Ladies and gentlemen, let me ask you something. Have you ever felt like you're stuck in the same place, like life is passing you by and you're just waiting for something to change? Well, guess what? The moment you've been waiting for is right here, right now. You see, it's not the year that will change your life, it's you. This year, it's time to stop making excuses and start making moves. It's time to realize that the only thing standing between you and your greatness is you. This is your moment. You have the power to become the person you've always dreamed of being. So let me ask you one thing. Are you ready to let go of the past, step into the unknown, and create a new version of yourself? Because I believe with every fiber of my being that the best is yet to come. You are more powerful than you've ever realized, and this is your time. It's time to let the world see the new you. Every new year is a chance to step into the unknown, to leave behind old habits, old beliefs, and old limitations. It's like turning a page in a book that has yet to be written. While the past year may have been full of struggles or missed opportunities, this new year offers you a blank slate, a fresh beginning. It's a time to embrace the possibility that you can evolve, grow, and transform into someone who is more aligned with your dreams and goals. The concept of a new year is symbolic. It's not just about the calendar, it's about your mindset, your intentions, and your willingness to take action. Just like a seed that is planted in fertile soil, the new year gives you the chance to nurture your potential, let it grow, and watch it bloom into something extraordinary. You don't have to carry the weight of your past mistakes or failures with you. Instead, you have the opportunity to reinvent yourself, to rewrite your story. You are not defined by what you've done before, but by what you choose to do moving forward. This is your invitation to step up and take control of your life. The clock has reset, and it's time to shed the doubts and fears that have held you back. There is power in new beginnings. It's a reminder that no matter where you've been or how many times you've fallen, you always have the power to rise again. The beauty of a new year is that it gives you permission to become the person you've always wanted to be. You don't have to wait for the perfect circumstances. The perfect time is now. And the first step towards reinvention starts with you making the decision to begin again. When setting goals for the new year, don't settle for the comfortable or the easy. It's time to think bigger, to challenge yourself in ways you never thought possible. Small goals may feel safe, but they won't push you to grow or achieve your fullest potential. Aim high, set goals that stretch your limits, that make you uncomfortable, because growth happens outside your comfort zone. Bold goals force you to step into the unknown, to take risks, and to believe in your ability to overcome obstacles. It's easy to settle for what's familiar, but when you aim higher, you open yourself up to endless possibilities. Aiming high is about believing that you are capable of much more than you give yourself credit for. It's about trusting in your potential even when it feels uncertain. Bold goals ignite passion, fuel determination, and create momentum. They act as a compass that drives you towards success, even when the path is unclear. When you set big, audacious goals, you begin to think differently. You stop limiting yourself by what seems achievable and start imagining what's truly possible. You develop a mindset that refuses to accept mediocrity, and instead, you begin to strive for excellence. Bold goals also create a sense of purpose. They give you something to chase after, a vision of the person you want to become and the life you want to live. And in that pursuit, you will discover strengths and capabilities within yourself that you never knew existed. By pushing beyond your limits, you'll build resilience, develop new skills, and learn to persevere in the face of adversity. The process of striving for something bigger will transform you in ways you cannot even imagine yet. Aim high, because you are capable of achieving so much more than you've ever dreamed. Letting go of the past is one of the most powerful actions you can take to move forward. The weight of past failures, mistakes, and regrets can hold you captive, keeping you from fully embracing the opportunities that lie ahead. Too often, we allow the ghosts of yesterday to dictate the choices we make today. We allow our past to define us, to convince us that we are unworthy of success or happiness. But in reality, the past is nothing more than a collection of moments that no longer exist, and clinging to them only robs you of your power. Releasing the past means freeing yourself from the chains that bind you. It means choosing to let go of the guilt, the shame, and the what-ifs that have held you back for far too long. Every mistake you've made, every failure you've experienced is a lesson that has brought you to this moment. Those experiences do not define your worth. They are merely stepping stones on the path to your growth. Holding on to them only keeps you stuck in a cycle of self-doubt and regret.
To move forward, you must make a conscious decision to leave behind the past. You are not the sum of your mistakes, and your past does not have to dictate your future. It's time to release those old stories and create new ones.
The future holds endless possibilities, but only if you allow yourself the freedom to step into it without the burden of yesterday's failures weighing you down. Letting go doesn't mean forgetting. It means accepting what has happened, learning from it, and then choosing to focus on what's ahead. You have the power to redefine your life, to take control of your narrative, and to break free from the limits of your past. The only thing standing in your way is your willingness to let go. Too often, we get caught up in the illusion that the perfect moment will come, that there's a right time to start when everything aligns and the conditions are just right. But the truth is, the perfect moment is a myth. Waiting for everything to fall into place only leads to delay, procrastination, and missed opportunities. Success is not about waiting for the stars to align. It's about taking action regardless of the circumstances. When you take action now, you create momentum. Even small steps forward will get you closer to your goals. The first step is often the hardest, but once you begin, you'll find that each subsequent step becomes easier. It's about building the habit of moving forward, of making progress, even when it's uncomfortable or uncertain. You don't need to have everything figured out before you start. The clarity you seek will come through action. Waiting for the perfect moment is often rooted in fear, the fear of failure, the fear of the unknown, the fear of not being good enough. But success never comes to those who wait for fear to disappear. It comes to those who take risks, make mistakes, and learn along the way. Every action you take is a lesson that brings you closer to your vision. The reality is, the longer you wait, the harder it becomes to take that first step. The perfect moment will never come unless you create it. Today is all you have. If you truly want to achieve your dreams, you must take action now. Not tomorrow, not next week, but today. The future belongs to those who act, not to those who wait. Growth is not a destination, but a journey. It's about making consistent progress, no matter how small the steps may be. Far too often, people focus on the end result, the big leap forward, and forget that real growth happens through the incremental changes that occur every day. Each step, no matter how small, contributes to the larger picture of who you are becoming. By focusing on continuous improvement, you are creating a mindset that values the process as much as the outcome. It's easy to get discouraged when the results aren't immediate or when the progress feels slow. But it's in those small moments of improvement that true transformation happens. The key is consistency. Even if you make a tiny improvement every single day, over time, those improvements compound and create massive change. Think of it like building a muscle. Each small action you take is like a rep, and over time you become stronger, more capable, and more resilient. Focusing on growth means you are committed to becoming better today than you were yesterday. It's about challenging yourself to improve in areas that matter most to you. This could mean learning new skills, developing better habits, or expanding your mindset. It's not about perfection, but about progress. As you focus on growth, you begin to shift your perspective. You stop viewing mistakes as failures, and instead you see them as opportunities to learn and refine your approach. No matter where you are on your journey, growth is always possible. You don't have to wait for a dramatic change or a perfect moment. Each small step you take is a victory, and each victory gets you closer to the person you're destined to become. Embrace the process and trust that consistent growth will lead you to remarkable transformation. Your mindset is the lens through which you view the world. It influences how you respond to challenges, how you interact with others, and ultimately, how you experience life. If you want to create a life filled with success, happiness, and fulfillment, developing a positive mindset is essential. The thoughts you carry in your mind have the power to shape your reality. What you believe about yourself and your future will directly impact the actions you take and the results you achieve. A positive mindset isn't about ignoring difficulties or pretending everything is perfect. It's about choosing to focus on the possibilities instead of the obstacles. It's about training your mind to see opportunities in every situation, even when things seem tough. The way you respond to setbacks or challenges will determine whether you move forward or get stuck. A positive mindset allows you to view setbacks as temporary, as part of the journey, rather than as permanent failures. Choosing to think with optimism doesn't mean you're always happy, but it means that no matter what, you believe that good things are possible. Optimism gives you the strength to keep going when things get hard. It keeps you motivated, knowing that even on the toughest days, something better is just around the corner. A positive mindset also attracts positive energy. But when you think positively, you send out vibrations of hope, gratitude, and possibility, and you're more likely to attract people and situations that align with that energy. Your mind is incredibly powerful and you have the ability to control it. Instead of allowing negative thoughts or doubts to dominate your thinking, choose to focus on the good. Replace self-limiting beliefs with affirmations of possibility. But when you develop a positive mindset, you not only change your thoughts, you change your life. Believing in your potential is the foundation of all success. It is the belief that you have the ability, the talent, and the power to create the life you truly desire. Far too often, people limit themselves by thinking they aren't capable or worthy of achieving their dreams. They look at the challenges in front of them and see only obstacles instead of opportunities. But the truth is, within you is an immense well of untapped potential waiting to be unleashed. When you trust in your own abilities, you begin to see possibilities where others see impossibilities. But believing in your potential is not about arrogance or blind confidence. It's about recognizing that you have the resources, the skills, and the creativity to solve problems and overcome challenges. It's about trusting that you are equipped for the journey ahead, even when the path is unclear. Every great achievement, every success story began with a person who believed they could do it. Without that belief, nothing would have moved forward. But when you trust in your potential, you empower yourself to take risks, to step out of your comfort zone, and to push through the doubts and fears that try to hold you back. You stop waiting for someone else to give you permission to pursue your dreams and take full ownership of your future. It means acknowledging that you are not a victim of circumstances, but the creator of your destiny. Your potential is limitless, but it will remain dormant unless you believe in it. Believe that you have everything you need to achieve your goals, and trust that you are capable of more than you ever thought possible. When you embrace your potential, you unlock the doors to success, happiness, and fulfillment. The people you spend time with, the environment you immerse yourself in, and the energy you allow into your life all play a critical role in shaping your success. Surrounding yourself with positivity is not just about having a good attitude, it's about creating an environment that nurtures your growth, supports your goals, and helps you maintain a healthy mindset. When you surround yourself with positive influences, you build a strong foundation for success. The people around you have an enormous impact on your mindset and your motivation. If you are constantly surrounded by negativity, doubt, or criticism, it's easy to internalize those thoughts and start to believe them. Negative energy can drain your spirit, create self-doubt, and derail your progress. On the other hand, when you surround yourself with people who uplift and inspire you, it becomes easier to stay motivated, focused, and driven. Positive influences encourage you to keep going, even when things are tough, and they remind you of your worth and potential. Your physical environment matters just as much. The space you work in, the places you spend your time, and even the media you consume shape your mindset. A cluttered, disorganized space can create a sense of overwhelm and stress, while a clean, organized, and inspiring space fosters creativity, productivity, and peace of mind. Choose environments that encourage clarity, focus, and growth. Whether it's the people you talk to or the spaces you occupy, make sure they support the person you are becoming. Positivity is not just an external influence, it's a mindset you can cultivate. Choose to surround yourself with things and people that nurture your spirit, feed your dreams, and help you stay on the path to success. Your environment directly impacts your ability to thrive. Consistency is the secret ingredient that separates success from failure. It's not about making a few big efforts or pushing yourself hard for short bursts of time. True success comes from the daily discipline of showing up, doing the work, and staying committed, no matter how small the steps may seem. The power of consistency lies in the compounding effect of your actions over time. Each day you commit to your goals, you get one step closer to achieving them. The key to consistency is creating habits that support your vision. It's about doing the things that will get you where you want to go, even when motivation is low or when you face setbacks. The people who succeed aren't always the most talented or the most gifted. They are the ones who refuse to quit. They understand that success isn't a result of occasional effort, but of continuous, relentless action. When you commit to consistency, you build momentum. Even on days when you feel tired or uninspired, pushing through and doing the work, even in small amounts, adds up over time. Each consistent action creates a ripple effect that propels you forward, and before you know it, those small steps turn into big progress. This is where true growth happens. It's not always glamorous, and it's often invisible to others, but consistency is the backbone of any lasting achievement. By committing to daily discipline, you reinforce your dedication to your goals. You create a mindset of persistence, of never giving up, even when things get tough. The more you practice consistency, the easier it becomes to stay focused and stay on course. A success doesn't come from wishing or hoping. It comes from doing the work every single day, no matter the challenges. Celebrating progress is essential to staying motivated and focused on your journey towards success. Often we get so caught up in reaching the end goal that we overlook the small victories along the way. But it's the incremental progress, the tiny wins, that build momentum and keep you moving forward. Every step you take, no matter how small, brings you closer to where you want to be. Recognizing and celebrating these victories is not only a way to honor your effort, but also a powerful reminder of how far you've come. Acknowledging progress helps shift your focus from what you haven't yet accomplished to what you have already achieved. It's easy to become discouraged when you're looking at a long road ahead, but by celebrating small wins, you reinforce the belief that you are capable of success. Every achievement, no matter how small it seems, is proof that you are making progress. Whether it's completing a task, sticking to a new habit, or overcoming a challenge, each win is worth celebrating. Celebrating progress also boosts your confidence and fuels your motivation. When you recognize how far you've come, you realize that you're capable of more than you thought. This acknowledgement helps you maintain a positive outlook and strengthens your resolve to keep going. It reminds you that success is not a sudden event, but a series of consistent actions that lead to a bigger result. By taking the time to celebrate your progress, you also reinforce the importance of the process itself. Success is not just about the destination, but about the journey and the growth that occurs along the way. Each victory, no matter how small, is a reflection of your commitment and your dedication to becoming the best version of yourself. As we stand on the threshold of a new year, remember that the power to change, to grow, and to create the life you desire is within you. The journey ahead is yours to shape, and it starts with the decisions you make today. Embrace new beginnings, set bold goals, and trust in your potential. Let go of the past and take action now, because your future isn't waiting for you to catch up. It's waiting for you to take the first step. Focus on your growth, develop a positive mindset, and surround yourself with the people and environment that will lift you up. Commit to consistency, and remember that success is built not in a single moment, but in the small, consistent efforts you make every day. Celebrate every step, every victory, no matter how small, because each one brings you closer to the person you are meant to be. This year is yours to create. The choices you make, the actions you take, and the mindset you adopt will determine the life you lead. Believe in yourself, take action, and never underestimate the power you hold to transform your reality. The best version of you is waiting to emerge. It's time to step into your greatness.